し、ん、そ、え、すら、You're finished! Be gone! Any final words? I feel no mercy. There is no escape. Behold your undoing! Your time is nigh. Gaze into the dark. Hardly a problem. I was prepared for this. You'll pay. Oh, please. My thanks. My gratitude. No! Shall we? If you would, stay behind me, my lady. Are you ready? Do try and keep up. Oh, very well. As you wish. Proceed carefully. Don't push yourself now. Yes, yes. Stand back. Allow me. Permit me, my lady. If I may. Let us go. Very well. I think not. How rude. I have you. I am your shield. Watch my back. Let us squash them. For the Empire. Let us rain carnage on them. Work hard now. Lady Edelgard needs us. Worry not, I have this. It will be done. I am yours to command. I do wish you'd leave me out of that. I would ask the same of you. For once, we are agreed. There is no honor in this foe's defeat. That took longer than I would have liked. And with that, the impediment is removed. That fool could not even see how outmatched they were. Lady Edelgard's enemies will be eliminated. Lady Edelgard's path to conquest continues. Such resistance was a wasted effort. Perhaps we will incorporate this territory into our future stratagems. Well, you were certainly a lively one. What we did here, we did for your benefit, Lady Edelgard. I trust you understand that. I hope you will never interfere with us again. But I expect to be disappointed. Your strategy was overwrought at best, dear Claude. Honestly, Ferdinand, being your opponent is exhausting sometimes. You lack the strength to stand alongside our Emperor, Petra. It goes without saying which of us is the superior servant. Your time is at an end. I trust you see this now. I pray this has not provoked Lady Edelgard's wrath. I would have you do your duty now. My heart does not bleed for refuse. Should you survive, you might consider altering your way of thinking. Though this pains me, it is my duty. If this experience has taught you anything, you will never oppose me again. I shall paint Lady Edelgard a brilliant red path, one wreathed in burning flame. Salvation is not a balm afforded fools. See how they continue to fight, despite such losses. There are avenues that yet remain open to us. I will deliver victory to Lady Edelgard, even at the cost of my life. You have my thanks. I give you the rarest of all jewels. My thanks. My eternal thanks, Lady Edelgard. Please forgive me for troubling you. I did not credit your strength enough. Superb. Splendid. Though yours is indeed a power that warrants caution. Caution is most warranted after laying low one's enemy. You truly are a man of much talk and little action, Claude. That might be worth a word of praise, if I did not think it would go straight to your head. You do a credit to yourself, Petra. Do be careful not to take it too far now. You perform your duty with praiseworthy aplomb, Monica. Lady Edelgard will be most pleased with your fine work this day. Do your utmost, that you might leave your mark upon this world. I will have need of your ready cooperation if we hope to eke out a victory. I can always predict you will do good work. It makes things easy on me. All hands, follow your Emperor to glory. Your skill is indispensable to our empire. You fight well, Monica. Now, let us be a blade in the hands of our Emperor. You have strength enough to turn the tide of battle yourself. Where does it come from? Your excellent work has set my heart racing. What a truly unexpected experience. There are none who can bar your progress, Lady Edelgard. Let us press boldly forward in our conquest. Ah, it is a curious feeling indeed to be this excited at your performance in battle. Let none argue that you are indispensable to Lady Edelgard's journey. Your power walks the line of darkness, yet is great enough to overrun the battlefield. Though I would prefer you to avoid fighting at the front, the fruits of your efforts are beyond reproach. Your performance is so resplendent, I cannot tear my eyes from you. You are performing well, but take care not to get carried away and make a sloppy error. This is suboptimal. We must take appropriate action at once. This enemy will demand our full attention. I hope to settle this matter personally. What a troublesome state of affairs. We'll have these defenses crippled in short order. You will not be permitted to run amok in one of my strongholds, friend. A key location is under enemy attack. We must hurry to their aid. Our territory has been taken by the enemy. We have failed. So you seek to throw your life away, do you? Any who get in my way will be disposed of. Though it daggers the heart, I fear this is my duty. How vexing that we friends should find ourselves as foes. This will make for a fine opportunity to test your power. The advantage is mine, Lady Edelgard. Perhaps you might consider a withdrawal. A silver tongue won't avail you today, Claude. A fight between the pair of us is utterly asinine, Ferdinand. Then you have chosen hostility. So much the better. Dialogue would prove meaningless with you. Surely Lady Edelgard does not wish for conflict between us. I sense your determination. Though I confess your true nature eludes me, I will thank you to stay out of human conflicts. All according to plan. That was a redoubtable foe. How can I face Lady Edelgard after such a shameful display? I cannot so brazenly scurry away. I leave this situation in your hands for now. I have other matters I must attend to. Now is my time to act. I stand now upon the field of battle, a bulwark against the aims of our enemy. I return with weapon in hand, and debts to be paid. We move ever toward victory. Sadly, I fear I must withdraw. Victory to Lady Edelgard! This battle will be another victory I lay upon Lady Edelgard's road to glory. I will crush every last gasp of morale from the throats of our foes. Our mission is to provide aid, and we can ill afford indolence. Our aim is defense. Hold fast and secure your victory. All troops, retreat! But do not fall to pieces, nor let a good sword go unused. The winds of change in Fodlin hinge upon this battle's outcome. Now march! I will ensure that what needs to be done is done. Though the wind blows ill, victory is never beyond our grasp. The words of the weak are little more than air. I can ill afford to be particular about the means, if I am to secure victory. As in all things, this victory is in the name of Lady Edelgard. Even now, the road ahead stretches past the horizon. This battle was little more than a way station. I am relieved I was able to provide assistance. I will long remember the sight of our enemies' dejected faces. That was a terrible struggle. Let us consider it a blessing we escaped with our lives. Victory is ours! Forgive me, Lady Edelgard. Lady Edelgard, use my corpse as a stepping stone to change the world. The enemy phrase, victory is near! Victory awaits if we can claw our way back from this disadvantage. What a bother that was. Well, let us advance on regardless. To be stymied in a place such as this. I go forth. You appear to need assistance. Shall we join hands in battle? Time to mobilize the troops. Please provide support. The situation calls for a rescue. I need you to provide defense. I require no aid. Focus on securing victory. I wonder if I might have your assistance. Good timing. I could use your assistance. You have my thanks, Lady Edelgard. My lack of support was beginning to trouble me. I deeply regret that I must beg your aid, Lady Edelgard. The moment calls for all my strength. This will not help morale. Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done. Perhaps this will shift the situation in our favor. Orders have been carried out. Now then, what comes next? Perhaps the enemy predicted this. I can make no excuses. Any victory calls for a sound strategy. Well, that went rather poorly. The next course of action is plotted. Objective fulfilled. We must do all to ensure such a thing never happens again. No, it cannot be. I will prepare the Scarlet Path. Kneel before Her Majesty. Come, the battle is at hand. Stay alert, and victory will be ours. Flattery will get you nowhere. Any experience is worth having. My potential is so much greater. To kill is to grow stronger. I still have a long way to go. One step closer to mastery. That was time well spent. Another productive session. That went better than I anticipated. I see the merits in our training together. A middling performance, but acceptable. I imagine this will serve me well. I must make the most of this ability. All is done for the sake of power. One cannot achieve victory without challenge. Studying my preferences? Clever. I'll take it. I don't need this, but very well. Well, you are just full of surprises. It is only proper for me to return the favor. You are an odd one. So then, where shall we go? Dare I say our time together is actually tolerable? I have a stratagem. I shall ensure it is done with no mistakes. Yes. And how are we? Is something the matter? Ah, there you are. You look well? Well, well. Ah, greetings. If I may, over here. Might I borrow you? To what do I owe the pleasure? Wonderful. Is that so? Alas. What? Let me think. Well played. My thanks. Let it be done. Damn. What? No. Come now. Right. No. Don't let me down. That reminds me. In summation, by the way, as a matter of fact, we are finished here. Well? Right. Yes, I see. Truly. Fascinating. I see someone has been digging into my culinary preferences. Well, who am I to say no? Well, well. Should I be questioning your motives, or merely thanking you? I know you mean well, but I do have standards. An excursion? Very well. The shorter a leash, the better. Keep an eye on you? Nonsense. This is strictly for my own pleasure. There is no better place for a ride than an open space where one's horse can run free. Do you not agree? Ah, woods are the perfect place for an ambush. One never knows what or who might be lurking among the trees. What is the saying? You can lead a horse to a cliff, something fall to their death. Once 2 souls took a boat out on the water. Only one returned. A fine story, yes? You excel at identifying wildlife, All I know is which ones are likely to kill me. That, just the random scribbles of an insignificant individual I trust. Leave it where you found it. Your point? Do you have some nefarious plan in mind once we are by our lonesome? Yes, I thought that might happen, so I kept track of the way. You are rather notorious for becoming lost, after all. Terribly sorry for the trouble. And how mortifying that I need your help. I'm sorry you want to carry me. I see. Clearly my taking a spill is only the beginning of my endless humiliation. And you actually pictured us going for a boat ride. Oh, but that is simply charming. Do such ailments often befall you? I fail to see how it is any worse than riding a horse. When I told Her Majesty about today, she expressed a wish to come along. You should invite her. You do love inviting me on excursions. You must be quite fond of them. Or me. If I were planning to kill me, this would be the perfect opportunity. Have I ever mentioned how you would fit right in at House Vestra? Are you ever suddenly struck with a brilliant strategy on expeditions such as this? In the beginning, there was no goddess in Fodlan. That is scripture, by the way, not sacrilege. You always seem to be enjoying yourself. Not to say I am miserable, of course. I enjoy clever people who are committed to serving Lady Edelgard, and I am certain you wish me to include you in that number. I have an entire laundry list of loathings, but if I had to pick one, it would be reminiscing. Dreams retain their luster when you keep them private, though feel free to guess if you like. No, you wish to help me with my troubles? In that case, simply tell me how to dispose of you. My father is dead, as you know. As to the rest, but that is a fascinating subject indeed. I have one. Do you remember when we first met and I thought, great, another worthless scoundrel? Her Majesty acts more liberated of late. I think it is a wonderful thing. Why be choosy? All that matters is that the enemy is dead, and you continue to draw breath. I would classify you as a threat, frankly, so do not expect me to take my eyes off you any time soon. I would say you are a person of extreme importance to Her Majesty, or at least extreme utility. I am well, and please do not join the chorus of wailers who claim I look pale as the grave. I am quite tired, if we are being honest, hence the need for little reprieves such as this. This brain is packed with secrets only I know. I imagine you would quite like a peek inside, I have considered trimming my hair of late, and on that subject, you simply must do something about those wretched bangs of yours. A gaze that is piercing enough to unnerve even me. Are you waiting for me to make a funny face? You will be waiting a long time if so. Looking for a concealed weapon, are we? Well, you will not be finding it there. I am not draped in this color because I like it. I simply find it hides the bloodstains best. That was a fascinating diversion, as was the chance to study you up close. I find every moment with you to be utterly engaging. Feel free to call on me whenever you like. I will finish it summarily. Quite so. I will not refuse any situation I can twist to my advantage. Do not be discouraged. Instead, focus on how much you have accomplished in so short a time. If you are that superior, perhaps I will simply let you do everything. Your decisiveness is truly a pain in the... it is painfully helpful. Well, what better way to get results than a little healthy competition? You are such a fountain of competence these days. If I'm not careful, you might just usurp my place at the Emperor's side. Well, that was a nice change from the usual pressure we face. I often hold reservations about our working together, but cannot deny it yields results. I am amazed we managed to get along well enough for our work to pass muster. We must look as if we are conspiring, huddled together like this. That will be possible in the world you envision, so long as we prevail and survive to see it. Mealtime is when you put food in your mouth, not your foot. And here I thought you could stand from having a little less energy. Yes, whatever nefarious scheme you're up to here, spit it out. Not that I mind, of course. Her Majesty says she never knows what will emerge from our mouths when the three of us are together. Of course, Your Majesty, especially as you will likely tear me apart if I refuse. You are so very easy to train with, Ferdinand. I needn't hold myself back to avoid killing you. So I am to train with you, My, will I even survive this encounter? I stand defeated. There. You have finally wrested the truth from my cold, pale hands. Against all odds and reasons, your skill and spirit proved enough to win my trust in the end. And while it goes without saying that the Imperial Army needs you, did you know I need you as well? So, please accept all of my gratitude and admiration for never betraying our faith, even though I oft betrayed yours.